The drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Cam goes out wide quickly. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Complete.
That'll set him back with a loss of... Three on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Here we go. Gun.
From the gun, here's Newton. And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Graham Gano on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they get on the board, trailing now 8-3. So we had the touchdown and 2-point conversion to start the game. At least they're able to come back and get 3 on the board for their opening drive.
Man, most coaches will always say, just give me something on the opening drive. Anything you can put up on the board, you feel better about things. And in this case, I like the fact that they resisted the urge to try and match them big, because just get the points on the board. You're okay, even though they put 8 on you to begin with.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing here, Trubisky. He dumps it underneath for Taylor. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The score, Colts 8, Raiders 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. 3rd down here.
3rd down and 7 yards to go.
once more. It's Trubisky. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Raekwon McMillan on the tackle.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and we'll still get the first down, baby.
He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Harris Campbell there to make the grab. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Newton, his throw incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage.
For Henry Ruggs.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 34.
Number 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. A run on first down with Jacobs as he'll get this forward for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the...
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
He finds Beckham complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Vegas.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts.
10 at the 38.
So as they take it over, we step aside. A quick throw complete out to Beckham. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. On 2nd and 9. Newton going right back to Beckham here, complete. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning.
10 at the 23.
And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run the screen with Carson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Newton's pass.
That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are back within a score. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big moves towards the end zone.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. And a throw for Pittman is intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
It certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Josh Jacobs.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
To throw on second and 6. Newton. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. It's caught. Jones. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. A shotgun snap for Newton. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's second down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Gano's kick is good. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game.
14.
As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken in the end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
The tackle.
Yeah, that time the tackle by Malik Hooker.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and...
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And now a shot into coverage downfield is complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
The ball carrier.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit hot. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Newton out wide, that's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. From 8 yards out, and the Raiders have taken the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
He got into the end zone. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
At the 25-yard line. The Colts take over first and 10. At their own.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They go play action. Trubisky. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
On first down, it's Jacobs.
Number 28.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Willis on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now a pass caught by Zay Jones. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings
I'll
up
tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
Jacobs again, the ball carrier.
He's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 7.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now a quick throw out line to Ruggs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 10 yards out, and the Raiders add on to their lead. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Next to score, Raiders 28, Colts 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got Burton here. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody.
Raiders 28.
It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Gun, Trubisky. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think someone's going to get into QB1-0 when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That would be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted, like you said, to pick on the opening drive. Second drive, not much better. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up near the 44. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Jacobs. Number 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A 32-yard attempt.
And Gano's kick is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Made at the 25-yard
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up near the 32. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
The kick is good.
Gano the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Score Raiders 38. Colts 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, and to be frank, not to be proud of, as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 59 yards. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big pickup of 38. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But
and he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
yards. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point try good by Gano. And they open the lead up now to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Trey Burton, incomplete.
Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
On first down, they go right back to Cole. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Las Vegas, it's a great win here on a Monday night as they'll start the new campaign 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. Way back then, claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I live it being so bummy and being so hungry, I